older cars. Okay, this is the dead from the Ukrainian war. It shouldn't be called the Ukrainian war. It should be called the Russian invasion. Numbers of people involved here. Every one of these represents, every flag is somebody who died. Most of the flags have to do with soldiers, but there's still a large number of civilians too that passed away in this calamity. The Vietnam War, we're in the street, livid with a war that was immoral. I don't know why the Russian people put up with an immoral war. But just check it out, folks. MAGA folks, just keep in mind, this isn't the fault of Mr. Zelensky. This is the fault, for sure, of the Russian army invading another country to take it over. They tried to take the capital of Kyiv and failed. They've tried to take a lot, but the Ukrainian people are very strong and refuse to give up their freedoms and accept the terms of a dictator. Looks like there's a little pathway here that I can go through. See some additional some of these are groups of flags from a particular place. We saw the Azov one before that was a heart. But here's some Americans that died. You got that? There's a handful of Americans that have given their lives to fight like they did in the Spanish Civil War. They came over to join the cause and got killed. The Russian toll is much bigger. Okay, this is an amazing number of deaths right here. But just think of this and this number and multiply it like by 10. And that's what the Russian toll is. The Russian toll from the beginning has been extremely high. the track manually so he can move into the right place. Huh.
I'll be on your side.
Okay, this machine here is really good because all you have to do is tap your credit card onto it and it issues a ticket for the train or the bus, metro. It's all similar kind of thing. No more tickets. Julie and I are going for a ride. We're going to go over and check out a place where a missile landed to see the damage, to remind everyone around the world that this is a terrible war. To get there, we're taking one of the trolleys that makes a loop around the city perimeter area. They're kind of slow, not widely used. Most people will take a little bus and then go into where a metro train station is. They can crisscross, in a cross banner and get around faster in the city. But I wanted to see how this system worked. Some of the vehicles are new. This one here is an older one, but there are some new ones too. And they may upgrade this system in the future.
I won't tell. Sometimes you sitting from the trolley and pay already, and after this drive and tell to you, we go only from this station because this is technical problem from the tramway, and this is we can change again transport, another transport.
Yeah, so you can see that during war, power supplies and things like that are really tough. We thought London was difficult when London Heathrow shut down due to electrical fire, right? And then recently we also had power outages in all of Spain that shut down a lot of transportation systems. So this is kind of normal here in Ukraine, this kind of thing. But they do have a significant system, a very nice grid for electricity. Look at the wealth of meat.
Let's go out and feel nice.
Fruits are imported from Spain are brought here. So they have to come by truck into the city. These are probably grown locally. Wait, where's this one from?
Odessa.
This is from Odessa. That's from Odessa. That says Odessa. And then this one, this is from Spain, and then this is from Greece. Okay, I see. So big trucks like the one I used to have would deliver all of this stuff into Kyiv, across the border and all. Now what do we have over here? We've got apples from where?
From Ukraine.
These are Ukrainian apples?
If you like, I buy.
Yeah, no, I know. I buy for you.
Okay, buy.
Let me see. So we have, what other, do we have any imported? Everything, these are from Spain or something too, right?
This is Egypt.
That's from Egypt. Wow. What a collection of stuff. So
This is Spain.
this is from Spain here.
This is from Greece.
These are from Greece. And what's this one? This is from
Israel.
Israel. Amazing. The variety of world produce. Now, is there anything else? These are going to be all local here. Look at this. Look at the collection of mushrooms here. Are these local mushrooms? Yeah, don't let yourself go wild there. Just this is from. Come follow the camera. She can't help but buy some food. It makes you hungry. Where's this from?
Ukraine.
That's all Ukrainian. Okay. And so everything here that we're seeing in the produce department comes from Ukraine. They can't be from Ukraine, right? No, they're coming from where?
'cause I'm still in love with you. I wanna see.
To explain things to us. So the missile probably, based on my observation, careful observation, came from the north, which is in that direction. And then the missile came down at a fairly steep trajectory, knocking out the tops of those trees off, and then landed right there on where that foundation of a house is. The place that's immediately in front of me, this dirt area, was sort of like a playground or an open area. Then that building on the other side has got structural damage. It probably means it's going to be bulldozed. And of course, this piece here is also going to have to be removed and rebuilt if possible. All the homes all the way around have their windows blown out. There's a lot of damage to this building, but because it was kind of far enough away from the actual blowout scene, it didn't get seriously structurally damaged. I would still be looking at it carefully because it's a brick and concrete structure. But that hole that's in front of me, I'll walk over here just a little bit to give you a better view. These trees here got cut off, right, because they were probably hanging over and had to be pulled off for safety purposes. But you can see here, the trajectory came across over that roof, and the bomb or missile landed and struck right here. And this is, what's amazing is that structure there didn't fall also. There's somebody's bicycle up there and they're trying to clear out their stuff. This building over here has got serious structural cracks on the sides of it. Not as easy to see here, but it is on the side, you can tell. Then the roofs are damaged all the way around, and you have all the windows are blown out all the way around. This old building here, it's remarkable that it's still standing. These are old structures. This one here, you can tell just by looking at the roof line, is made with timbers and stuff. So this is a very old building. But this was ground zero. They've covered over with some materials here because there was probably a basement. Look at how deep this tunnel is. It's like incredibly deep. Let's see, the one, I think this one here. Yeah. That's it. It says Ukraine. Yeah. The smaller one maybe you like. Let's see here. Which one do you like? You like the smaller one? How does it look? That'll work. Yeah. No, the bigger. I like this one because it says Ukraine. It says Ukraine. Yeah. You can put it on this side, I guess. There, you have this and this. Okay. Yeah. bomb site, and we talked to a young fellow here who is lives in the house and lost a family car, or friends of his car. And this is that sand pit right there is where the bomb actually landed. And then it blew up and destroyed things all the way around and caught these vehicles on fire. And then the fire crews came and put the fires out. You can see that the missile north is in the direction that we're looking at now. It came, hit that, and blew up and blew out the windows all the way around. So everything, all the windows, almost every window in the building is blown out on these houses. It's a relatively small rocket compared to the one we looked at the other day, which was probably a bigger missile. This was supposed to be a drone or something, but I've seen this before when I was in Kharkiv. They can put a big hole, and that's why they put in the sand there to fill it up, because it's big. It's a deep hole, but the damage is limited to a smaller radius in terms of the total. And it did land in the street, which is an advantage in terms of lives lost. But I think some people did die. I'm going to check with him in a minute. I just checked with the young friend here as we watched the crew clean the glass up from the ground. It would be very dangerous for the children, right? To have broken glass everywhere. But I checked with him, and he says that nobody died in this particular accident, just major property damage. Major property damage. And we see a crew here, the camera crew and investigators walking around asking questions from the government, trying to determine exactly what happened from as much perspective as they can, and to figure out whose vehicles these are and things like that. Hopefully there'll be some compensation, although we've heard that some, disgruntled folks saying that they really don't get much, especially if they're renters in a building, right? So, and the owners, I don't know, who knows what they get. And we're getting ready to go. We're actually at the end of the line, right? Of the blue line. Okay, check this out. These jeans were really had serious pocket damage. I would drop my phone into my leg because it didn't go into the pocket, it went somewhere else. The rest of the jeans didn't look too bad, actually, it's not too bad. But there was a problem in the crotch. Crotch wanted, I don't think I can even show it because she did such a wonderful job fixing it, but there's a place down there that was all messed up. So instead of throwing the Levi's away, we changed them into a Ukrainian style pants, see, with a cute little fabric there and a patch on the back. So these are my Levi 501s, and they're back in service.
Looking for the new world and the palace in the sun. On the shore lay Montezuma with his coca leaves and pearls. In his halls he often wandered with the secrets of the world, and his subjects gathered round him like a
This is a very busy but effective transit system. It's old school. Train sets are old, but it works. And they have some modifications on it that are also modern, with new screens and stuff. Go see inside there. once we step inside. You can see a new screen that they put up here, right here. See that? That's pretty cool.
Life and sacrifice so that others could